to another episode of the Organic Adventure Show. I am your host, Cy Rodriguez, and today we're going to be talking a little bit about changing our thinking. And we've had a lot going on recently. As you probably know if you've been following, we're offering a challenge, the Sexy Fit Challenge, for the people who want to get in better shape but need a little support. We have a little contest, and we haven't taken all applications yet, so you can still apply for that challenge if you want at cyrodriguez.com. And we're doing a class that you may know about if you've been following Chilla, and that class is going to be on our website as of today, and you can purchase the class, and there's limited space, so it's going to be first come, first serve, and maybe we'll do another one in the future. Just wanted to give you the heads up if you're ready to do it now. So, changing our thinking. I wanted to share a tool. What is a tool but a way of thinking, or a way of something that you can use to help you to do a job? And so, in this case, the job is to improve your health. And we know about empowering things versus disempowering things, and a lot of times thinking about doing something empowering is more helpful than doing something with sheer willpower. So there's a lady named Caroline Myss, and some of you may know about her. She's written several books and has several audio programs and video programs, but one of the programs she did was called Energy Anatomy. And in Energy Anatomy, she talked about having an energy bank account. And if you wake up in the morning with all kinds of concerns and worries and fears about what people think about you, or any kind of negative attachments to things or people in the world that are already starting you off the day not feeling good, then you're waking up with an energy deficit. If you had, for example, 100 credits, then maybe you'd wake up in the day starting off with only 50 credits, which is not enough to make it through the day, because maybe you need the full 100 credits to make it through the day. So I heard somebody talking about or using this kind of analogy in health, and I thought it was a good way to look at it. So, do you have a health bank account deficit, or do you have a surplus in your health account? So, what can you do to make your bank account surplus, and what are some of the things that maybe make your account negative? So, in thinking about this, one of the things maybe that people do on a regular basis is drink caffeinated beverages, or do some kind of stimulants in the way of too much chocolate, too much sugar, any kinds of things like this. And what happens is you get that energy for a while. Some things last longer than other things, of course, and then when all of that is used up, then you kind of go into a deficit, because your adrenal glands have overworked, and now you have to borrow energy that you don't have. So now your health bank account is in a deficit. When this happens, you might not notice it at first, but if you do these things consistently, you may just deal with the pain and continue to do them because you feel like you have to in order to function, because these are the things that you're used to. But over time, for example, your skin and your connective tissue, every place in your body is getting used up for this energy just to keep you going. So this is why you would want to have a surplus in your health account. And how would you do that? Very simple, and most people know these things, but getting more sleep, sleeping hours, maybe sleeping when the sun goes down, or at least not way early hours of the morning, because of the rhythms of the earth have or help to regulate cortisol levels, which have to do with sleeping, and that means that you sleep better if you sleep during the hours when those cortisol levels would be lowering. And they usually raise up again in the morning when it's time to get up, when the sun's coming up around that time. So getting more sleep, maybe cutting out the things that are burning your adrenal glands out, and eating healthy, just in general thinking good thoughts and trying to be as relaxed as you can in everyday life as opposed to being stressed. So these are just a few thoughts that I wanted to share, and thinking about your health as a bank account and investing in that bank account to build your energy or your chi, as some people say, up, as opposed to being short of that energy when you wake up in the morning, for example, and having to borrow from places you don't want to borrow. So thank you so much for listening to me today. This has been the Organic Adventure Show, and may every day be an adventure in health.